important that we share our helpful networking tips to help another entrepreneur grow in their business. And I hope, plus, the information that you're getting from me each time we come on to Talk to Me Tuesday is something that you can use. Not only you can use, but you can share with someone else to help grow their business as well. And then the third one is, if you like anything that resonates with you with what we talk about today, please put it in the comments. Give me a 2 or something in the comments. Just let me know whether you're watching me live now or if you're watching the replay, because that's so important. But in the meantime, I'm going to make sure that I am on all my social media devices to make sure that everyone can tune into what we're doing. How's that sound? Okay. So I know I'm looking down, but I want to make sure that I get it together because it's so, so important. I get excited about Tuesday. I don't know about you, because you know what? This is the time that we can, you know, I was doing some visibility while I was there, because I actually got to interview her right after she had won her Amazing Awards. I got to interview her straight on the red carpet of the Orlando Film Festival. So I'm so super excited. So that's where I was, and I wasn't able to join you. So now I'm here and I'm able to join you. So we are talking about visibility. We're talking about it for the remaining of the quarter. And for coaches. So, and I love them dearly. And I want to say thank you for everything that you've done. You take your time, talent, resources, gifts, and services to help me to make sure that, you know what, I can become the best entrepreneur and be able to help serve my community and those that is a part of my business. So, but along with that, I had some amazing information that I got, and I want to share that with you. It is still, we're still talking about visibility for the quarter. And let's just real quickly, before I go into what my mentors kind of share with me, then I'm going to share with you today. So we talked about implementing some amazing strategies for our visibility for our business. And we talked about going back to doing, or we didn't talk about going back, but we talked about doing what some of the big retailers do for their business to get their visibility out there. Now, I did a research on Walmart, Target, and Amazon, and I did a week survey or review, and I looked on one channel, and I wanted to see how many times these particular retailers showed up on the channel that I was watching. And over that week period of time, it was approximately 112 times. Now we know times. And if we look at the numbers as anything that we should be doing in our business is looking at the numbers and seeing how that actually compares to what we're doing, it was approximately 22 times divided by 5 days that they showed up. Now, I'm not saying to do 22 times, but I'm saying just imagine, remember I said from what? Okay, okay, let me see. I don't want to go back out, but you know what? Let me try to get some earphones here, and maybe that will help us. Because I'm doing a lot of talking, a lot of good talking, and I want to make sure that you catch everything that I am saying. So let me see if I can get these earphones on. Just give me a quick break. Okay, I guess I'm getting that feed over here too in my on my link on my Facebook page as well. And I got a YouTube popped up here as well. So listen, please go to Ukinetic and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, now let me see if this will work a little bit for us. Okay, so tell me if this is just a little bit better. Yep, I hope so. I hope that this is just a little bit better for us. And maybe it'll kind of block out some of the other information. So I hope that everybody kind of heard exactly what I was talking about how we was using some of the retailers to build up our business. So when I talk about launching a product, I'm talking about launching one product, and that one product could have multiple opportunities for your clients. So please let me know, Donna, if you can hear me better, if you could just drop a 2 or something in there for me. But we're talking about one product that have multiple opportunities for your clients and benefits and value to where they can get their ROI. And I'm going to give you an example. So for me, I am the editor-chief and publisher of TAP magazine, Tapped In magazine. We are a global publication, okay, that we help entrepreneurs expand their visibility digitally. We help them do a more effective, efficient, and faster way so they can be able to share their message worldwide. So we're talking about one product, which is the magazine publication. But the opportunities is we have a publication for men and women. So, what we're doing is we're closing out the end of the year by celebrating the top 22 influential leaders of 2022. We are doing that for women and we're doing that for men. Okay? So follow along as we go. We have one product, we have multiple opportunities that could benefit and add value to our clients, plus be able to help them to see the ROI on their return of the investment of what they're doing. Again, we're celebrating the top 22 influential leaders of 2022. Now, not only are we celebrating those influential leaders, we're telling you kind of what we're looking for. We're looking for leaders who have been in their business for at least over 3 years, that have taken their time, talent, resources, gifts, and services to help another entrepreneur win. Just like I explained earlier with my mentors, they took in all this time to help me win. So those are the entrepreneurs that we're looking for to celebrate. Now, along with that, you're going to be able to get the front cover of a magazine, which the front cover is everything. And you'll also be able to get a full 2-page article to be able to share your story or your products and services. Okay. This is just some of the things that you're going to get, but we're going to ramp up the visibility so people can not only make sure that you are seen, heard, and noticed. But if you notice, we have that one product and we broke it down into different opportunities that would be able to benefit our clients and help them to be able to get their ROI back on their return. So there's much more to that. So just to throw out a plug, if you go here to tappedinplatinum.org, there's still time to get on the list as being one of the top 22 influential leaders of 2022. Listen, this list is going to be amazing. And you're going to be able to do amazing things with this list and the people that are on the list to be able to kick off your 2023. Okay? So go here to make sure that you get on the list. So now I want to go and share with you again about one of the large food industry chains. Now stick with me because I want to share this analogy with you that one of my mentors shared with me. And I want us to imagine us doing the same thing, just as I'm going to be doing with my publication. I want you to imagine doing the same thing with your product or service that you are launching for 2022 to close out your year. Okay. So we all know, and hopefully I get the analogy right, but if not, we're going to backtrack to make sure that you get it. So we all know one of the major food chains is Chick-fil-A, right? So if you've experienced going to Chick-fil-A, put a 3 in the chat. If you're watching it watching me live, or if you're watching me on the replay, put a 3 in the chat. We know that Chick-fil-A is one of the big food chain industries. Now, one of the things about Chick-fil-A is that if you know, like I know, one of the experience, no matter where you go, Chick-fil-A has a huge line. It always has a huge line, no matter where you go, no matter city, state, or whatever, it has a huge line. Okay, follow the analogy with me. I hope I'm getting it right. So my question to you is that when we talked about originally from the beginning, one product, you don't see a Chick-fil-A selling hamburgers, do you? No, because their specialty is chicken. Now, if you go to the menu of Chick-fil-A, they have different components that are different opportunities. I don't want to say components, different opportunities to where you could, if you didn't want the Chick-fil-A sandwich, you can get Chick-fil-A nuggets, or you can get Chick-fil-A salad or Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwich. They give you different opportunities, just like if you have one product and you give your clients different opportunities. You don't go to Chick-fil-A because you want a hamburger. You go to Chick-fil-A because of the chicken, because they specialize in that, in what they're selling. And then what they do is they market like crazy. Just like I said, no matter where you go, Chick-fil-A has a huge line. People are trying to get in for dinner, for lunch, dinner, and breakfast. And that's exactly how you want your product or service that you're launching for the last quarter to be. You want people to be standing in line waiting to either purchase your product or, like for me, to be on the front cover of my magazine. Is everyone following me? It's how we market and how we stay visible to our audience. If you're not visible to your audience, it is going to be the difference between them doing business with you or someone else. You want the Chick-fil-A line business, right? So we have to be able to concentrate on one product, have different opportunities for that one product that gives our client the different benefits of doing business and working with you, that they can see that they're going to get their ROI, the rate of return of investment, back on their money that they're doing with you or spending with you. But not only that, just like the big retailers, when you look at Walmart, Target, or Amazon, because they're showing up, you're walking in the door. So when we talk about ramping up the visibility for our fourth quarter, we have to think on the lines of what some of the other retailers and food industry chains are doing. So I hope you're kind of following where I'm going. I'm trying to have a step out of the box when we think about visibility and how valuable visibility is. A lot of times we put our products and services out there, but we don't show it enough. We're not in different places, in different spots and locations for people to see us. Think about Chick-fil-A. They're everywhere. They've planted themselves in different places around the world. And one thing for sure, if you don't know any other restaurant, you're going to know what Chick-fil-A serves. And more than likely, you're going to be going to Chick-fil-A. I mean, as a restaurant. I'm trying to give you the analogy that they sell one product. They give you different opportunities to do business with them. Okay, you have to look at it like this. So as I'm talking about visibility, I want to break it down to what other people are doing. And if we really think about what we're doing in our business on a daily basis of how visible we are, and we use some of these analogies, it kind of helps us. I mean, really think about it. I want my clients to be in the line waiting to do business with me. But in order for them to do that, I have to be able to show myself. They have to see me. They have to, they're not, like if Chick-fil-A was only in one or two different locations, it would be hard for them to be able to get the business that they get today. If you only are in one or two places, or you're only showing up one or two times a day, a week, it's going to be hard for people to do business with you because they don't really know what you do, how you do it, and how you serve. And that's going to be the huge part of us ramping up our visibility. So let me say this to you. If you are showing up on whatever social media platform, if you show up once, show up twice. If you're doing it 3 times, show up 4 times. We got to keep showing up. My goal is that if we could take just a little bit, a snippet of what they did, of what Walmart, Target, and Amazon did, if you just took 3 times a day, if you show up, would be the ideal thing. Now, here's where I want to go to. A lot of people are like, I don't have time to do all that. I don't have that much content. Yes, you do. Because if you started from the beginning of the year, you have made content throughout the year. Guess what? That's called repurposing. We're going to repurpose some of this content that we already have. Go back and do an inventory and look at the people who actually responded to the content that you put out there. If you didn't get a lot of response from that content, reword, take a word or two out, change the color of your content, change something that you did different with the video, and just repurpose it. You don't have to go out and create a whole bunch of new content when you already have content that you've used prior for the year. A lot of us always want to go back and start saying, okay, I have to spend over the whole weekend doing stuff. No, you don't. Let's repurpose what we have. And then by us repurposing that, let's keep putting it out, 1 or 2 different times. I mean, there's always been some strategy of what's the best time to post on whatever social media that's fit for you or where your ideal client is. But guess what? What if your client is working in the morning and you post and they never see it? Because we know how the algorithms work, right? They will never get to see it. How about tagging them every time you post? How about tagging somebody? A lot of times we just post and we don't tag. How about if we use hashtags to go according to what our post is? Remember, you didn't make these posts already, and I don't know if you used hashtags or not, but if you did, let's use some hashtags. But if for every time that you make a post and you don't tag uh, your potential client, then again, they may have never ever seen that information. Let's tag at least 5 or 6 people per post. So I'm throwing a challenge out to you until next Tuesday. I want you to go back, look at some of your content, do an inventory of your content that you have already put out there from the beginning of the year. And take that content, even if it's say one post that post 3 times that day. You don't have to go back and redo it. Tomorrow, post a different post 3 times, 4 times a day. And if you got over 1,000 people, and here's another thing, they always tell you to clean out your list of people that you have on Facebook that's not really participating. And a lot of that could be because you never really invited them in. You posted, you liked, you befriended people, but did you ever really get them involved with what you're doing? So let's go back, and every time you make a post, tag some of those friends that you friended and see if they respond to you. And that's really how you can tell whether you need to take them out. Okay? If you got 1,000, listen, look at your friend list, tag 10 people per each post. I mean, you have 1,000 leads maybe sitting there waiting on you, or 1,000 people maybe could be looking to do business with you. And we all know that people buy on emotions. And right now, this is the time that people are using their emotions to purchase. This is the time that people are looking for different solutions. And if your product is that product, then you need to be able to reach out to your clients. Okay? So listen, I'm not going to keep you. I know I went past 30 minutes, but I want to make sure that we really talk about some different ways of how we can ramp up the visibility. I'm just going to go over real quickly. Again, let's imagine what Chick-fil-A is doing. How can you get aligned? That's the question. How can you get that same activity that Chick-fil-A gets? How can you have a line of clients waiting to do business with you? It's visibility. They got to know that you're there. Like Nikki Giovanni say, you have to find a way to let people know that you're there. So think about how you can get the line that Chick-fil-A has for your business. Think about that one product that you can serve, think about that one product that you can promote that has different opportunities to connect with your clients, that can give them benefit and value. And then I want you to be able to take what you have, repurpose your content, and let's see how many times that you can get some activity or get some eyes on it. If you're posting once, post twice. If you're posting twice, post 3 times. Just keep ramping up the amount of times that you post and tag at least 10 people per post. And then let's use some different hashtags. I know that's a lot, but you've already put it out there. So why not make sure that, the right people who need to see it actually see it. Okay, so listen, I want to follow back up. We are doing conversations over coffee. It is a women's networking group. We will be doing that Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central Time. We, again, Tapped In Magazine is promoting the top 22 influential leaders of 2022. I want you to go to this right here, tappedinplatinum.org, to get yourself on the list. Get your name on the list. We're almost there. We're just about to close it out. We just about have our 22 influential women leaders. We will be promoting the influential men, and we're only looking for 10 to promote. So you want to be on that list as well. Let me see. But make sure you go here to get there. I think I kind of covered everything else that we have. Um, if you have any comments that you can put, here's the thing, this is Talk to Me Tuesday, where we're sharing helpful networking tips to help grow your business. You have some networking tips that you can share with our audience. Please put them in the comments, whether you're visiting us live or the replay. Share something that you are doing that can help another entrepreneur. Again, that's what we are. We're influential leaders. We're taking our time, talent, resources, gifts, and services to help someone else win. Tapped In Magazine is about each one promote one. And we want to be able to do that. So if you have something that you could share with our audience that could be helpful, please put it in the chat. Again, like, share, and comment. Because if this is something that could help you, believe me, it will be able to help someone else. And we want to be able to share it. Listen, until next time, next Tuesday, remember everything that we have to do. I'm going to be so excited to hear what your results were from what we discussed today. Same time, same place, Tuesday next week. Talk to Me Tuesday. Have a great week and a prosperous one.